So we can also use the vents to get from one point to another.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the Parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the Lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Communism. Empathy. Whoa. Those flashback moments.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Oh,
Sure
nice
you're ready to use
crossbow.
that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
We got one shot, and I used it already. A stealthy approach is safer and more efficient. Sneak up on foes and perform a melee attack to knock them out. If you are spotted, get out of sight and keep quiet.
I may be old, but I'm not deaf.
So I pressed a few palms here and there, timed it. What of it?
Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in dark recesses?
Did you see the crowbar? Half-Life 2 reference.
Come out. Pay attention!
Performing a melee attack on an alert enemy will only stun him.
Oh!
Okay.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
High and low. We search high and low.
If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says
So I always have to sneak up on them.
Young lady, come out here this instant. Look long and hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself.
There you go. Alright, we got the revolver. There are also plasmids. Okay, before I go to the exit, I want to check out the rest of the facility. I could have also used the skyhook to get up here. Alright, done with the first part.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. Alright, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Okay, before I go there, a little history lesson.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Now we know. Okay, there was another one on the other side of the room. Sex without compromise.
In the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
There was also a weapon shop somewhere. Ah, yeah, there it is.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
But we have no money, so...
Come back when you get some money, buddy!
Can really take it out.
Okay, where do we go first? Ryan the Lion, Preparatory Academy. Okay, we're going the right way. That's awesome. Oh, but I can't lockpick it. I need a lockpick. Can be purchased at vending machines and found in the world. But I saw in the vending machine it was $18 and I only have 15 or something. 14 I have. So we need to find one
Here
somewhere.
as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Okay, now we got the lockpicks, but I wanna check this whole sex shop.
Wow. He didn't have these books in my tower.
Big Daddy. Rapture's Man of Steel. Another lockpick. Okay. Oh, there's a plasmid. Peeping Tom. Turn every room into a peep show. Okay, that's locked, but we can go in here.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of Peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Okay, let's get this.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Okay, let's try this out. I'm gonna right click, and then I'm
Splicers.
invisible.
I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Okay, when I hold it, I'm invisible, and when I right click it once, I can see through walls.
There you are.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Now let's see if Mr.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange.
Wow, I'm missing all the
At
shots.
first I was gonna toss that thing. But then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good crafts.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewits, if we could leave well enough alone.
This way. Oh, that's nice stuff. Easy pickings. Bust that block. Ain't nobody around.
My hands! Cleanliness equals success!
Private security.
Oh, I missed. Okay, I'm gonna sneak up on her.
I heard you back there!
Well, never mind.
Automated turrets from Ryan Private Security. Those who take what's yours get exactly what they deserve. No need to call Johnny Law. Ryan Private Security. For the self-sufficient.
Well, they are all blue. You have acquired a noise-making device. Make sure it's equipped and fire it at the windows to the right to draw the splicers from your path. Okay.
I told Sandra Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call.
What was that? They'll put a roach in your salad as soon as a tomato. I'll make dinner tonight.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Ah!
What the fuck is this, man? Well, okay. That's a little bit harder than I thought.
Did you?
Alright, every time we die, we spawn very far away.
I may be old, but I'm not deaf.
I'm just going to avoid them then.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I'd pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Bethy Spears Deluxe. I can hear Big Daddy. Okay, but I also have this. How is it called again? Possession. I can use it on Big Daddy, so he will fight for me.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. Keep my a distance, but if I watch myself, he could come in handy.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Hey,
Enemy of my enemy.
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
No, you didn't.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
What do you want?
Let me in, I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in without a kind word from the boss.
I will be back later then.